Yeah, buddy.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Dallas Cowboys and the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, that's a dub. Thank you. Yeah, I want to play Cowboys versus Cowboys. I feel it. We're going to say we were the best out of it.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tirico alongside Greg Olson, the kicker Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 27-yard line. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. 88. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. On the tackle. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8. Inside. Jump ball. From the gun, Rodgers. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. And the Cowboys are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Yeah! Here we go! A first carry for the former Tar Heels, Devontae Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Williams, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. From the 31, here is 2nd down and 5. Yeah! Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches. We'll try to run for it with Williams. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball is out. One of the Steelers.
That's out of here.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's out wide to Warren. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryerman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Steeler first down.
At the 38-yard line.
A run with Gainwell. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
37-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
On the ground, Gainwell. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They come up now on third down and 4 to go. Now Rodgers. That one into the hands of Thielen. Have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. From the right side and corralled by Thielen. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one's good for 12 and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
They'll motion over Thielen. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. On the run to the right. He's going to tuck it and go.
It's not even your hope.
Couple yards short.
I'm going to tuck Rodgers that.
Bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
58. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on third and short. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That is caught. He's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Warren.
Hey, what about that?
Jalen Warren. Touchdown.
I don't know about water in that one, man.
You know, Mike, I think
We're
we're
gonna
seeing
do it way
a
back.
lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Chris Boswell, the
I'm
kickoff.
too proud to start. Man, let's
Boswell
stay
now
lucky
following
about
the
TV
touchdown.
coffee with the
Back
Maybach
out to
man.
kick this one off. The return starts from the 5.
Why are you doing back here?
To the 22-yard line. That's
Look
where the
at
offense
that.
will take the field. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Oh,
He
yeah.
is taken down.
Prescott sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Nice Madden stream. Okay hand.
With Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Once again, they keep it on the ground. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And this is going to backfire in a
Bitch, used up the whole fucking goddamn quarter. Come on, bitch ass, man.
Now the Cowboys
What a play, man.
and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 52 yards away.
Missed it.
And
Right.
that's going to
Good.
run steep. It comes up short.
Good.
No good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second
Yeah, weak
half.
ass defense.
You're
I'm like,
watching
kill
the
that ass
NFL
up.
on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell.
Thank
Just
you,
that one touchdown on the board.
thank you for the
7-0
time,
the
man.
score.
Yeah,
as the
man, I'm
third
getting in the
quarter
game.
begins. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
Damn, give him the fucking
Oh,
kicker,
nice
bro.
return. He takes a big shot at the end of it. A first down throw for Prescott. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. It's a gain of 34.
First down, Cowboys.
Dak can throw it here on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's out.
Get him up there. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Seems to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line.
Bullshit. I gotta get more yards, man.
Anytime it's 3rd and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield. And that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking him down for a loss. Brings up 4th down.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. That is 3. And he is very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. Williams.
Well, he's a hell. That's a dictionary play. I got something for you there. I got something for that blitz.
Situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike. What they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did.
Hey, what's that, hey? What's that, hey?
Touchdown, Cowboys.
What's that, you bitch?
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It
What's
only makes
that, you
sense
bitch?
that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys will level things out at 7 apiece.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Kenneth Gainwell going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will get put down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And that ball is down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 18-yard line.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
It is 3rd and long. Throwing, Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line.
Yeah, he's bullshit.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell.
Look at the ball, bro. There's go to have that shit. There's go to have that shit.
Going for on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to...
Oh shit, the bitch took that.
And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Steelers.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that, and then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. Listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
I'm bullshit. That's
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter.
I'm mad.
Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
You're right.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Devontae Turpin on the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Prescott on first down. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
22 yards.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
35-yard line.
Kill! 27!
First down, Prescott. Downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Complete left side to Pickens. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
To the air again. Prescott.
Yeah.
Home, and he goes down.
Now, after taking that loss,
Yeah.
it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
This is caught 2.
You got this man, nigga.
Pickens.
Yeah.
Touchdown,
That
Dallas.
was going for two.
That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Let's go.
A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up.
He's got a man. It's caught in the end zone. They get the 2 points. It's going to allow them to take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Johnson now to return. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10.
Yeah,
Their
nigga.
own 22-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod.
Oh, he almost got his life taken away.
Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now a second down throw from Rodgers.
Oh my God!
Downfield is
Oh my God!
and he will dive into the end zone.
I called the wrong defense. 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 I was doing he's still in a 4-3 and said fucking nickel. What the fuck? What the fucking flag fuck? This is some fucking bullshit, man. I got a minute 55. I got to run out of time, and I got to beat you. I got to beat your bitch ass. Yeah, that's the two, nigga. That's the two, nigga.
For those receivers to get downfield.
Yeah, it's over with, nigga, boy.
That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Important one here now for the Steelers. They're going to try to go for the two-point conversion. They'll drop to throw. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And that ball's going to go out of bounds. So it's a backwards pass.
Goofball.
It's a loss of yardage, and they're going to mark it the spot right where it crossed the sideline. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown.
Put me up to 35. Thank you. Oh, this is going to be a beautiful drive. This is going to be a beautiful drive. This is going to be a beautiful drive. It's going to be a beautiful drive. 3 times up, only down 5. All I got to do is score a banger. That's it.
Here's first down. Williams. He'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. On the ground, Williams.
Oh, God.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Towels waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's third down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Great job there
That's good.
defensively.
That's how mad this makes me.
From the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
This will wind up a turnover.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
So you
That's
roll the
bullshit,
dice
man.
on offense
That's
and you
bullshit,
fail.
man.
But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Yeah.
Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few
That is not 1 yard, man.
to just at least keep them off balance.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Talk things over before third down. From the gun, Rodgers.
Why he throw the ball? He throws the fucking ball, man. Yeah, it's all right. You got it. I lost to this weak ass nigga. This nigga weak as fuck, too. I lost to this nigga, man. I lost to this weak ass nigga, man. That's crazy, man.
Just under 40 seconds
That's
to go.
crazy, man. I cannot believe I just lost to this weak ass dude,
It
man.
is first down and 10.
Oh my God, man.
To throw is Rodgers.
Yeah.
That ball
Get the pass deflection. Stop the
So
clock,
a
nigga.
Damery's completed, give or take half of
The
his
pass
passes, Mike. You
deflection,
have to
nigga.
imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Good game, bro. You bitch ass nigga, you. Your mama's a bitch. Fucking bitch. Let me fix my damn camera. I'm tired of looking at it look like this. There's any different size page. That's why the shit don't fucking. They like this shit. Alright, this is. I don't need these. This is beat me. I can't believe that shit. I can't believe that shit, bro. I really cannot believe that shit, bro. I can't believe that shit. This lady could have beat me, bro. Oh, God. I broke them down here.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home
This
of
shit
the
here,
Cowboys.
this fucking stuff, nigga. Damn.
Two
This is
teams
crazy,
ready
nigga.
to square off.
Yeah,
It's the
damn,
Las Vegas Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys.
you can't look at motherfucking stuff.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the
We
Cowboys.
welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Arlington. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The man who played his prep ball 40 miles north of here, Ashton Genty. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll go again with Genty. And he's going to be brought down up past the
They don't
45.
do your shit there. This ass nigga.
Pick up of 14 on that
They
one.
don't do your
First
shit there.
down,
This
Vegas.
ass nigga.
Really nice
That
explosive
nigga.
play there on the ground.
This nigga got a cut,
To tell you
nigga.
what, these
This
fans
ass
sitting in
nigga.
the stadium, they're not used to seeing their
Come
home
on,
team
man,
pushed
man.
around. So continue to be physical at
Come
the
on,
line of
man.
scrimmage. Mix in
How I
the
picked the
runs
wrong
with the
fucking
pass.
play.
If they can continue to generate these big explosive
Look at that
runs,
ball, bro. He didn't go to have that ball.
Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one.
Incomplete.
It's
Let's
second
try
down.
this.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Green on the set. Middle, middle.
Nope.
Check 51, check 59, cover.
Nope.
From the gun, it's Gina.
Neither one of us getting that, nigga. Ass nigga.
Ball's incomplete.
Man, you better not quit. Man, you better not quit. You taking him out, you putting in somebody faster, because you meant that looked ugly. And I'm really not even
He
showing
was
you.
seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett
No, good defense,
Now it's going to
man.
be third down.
We're not even showing you a good defense. But,
From the shotgun, Smith.
bitch,
And that
look
is
at that.
incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see
Look
these
at that.
offenses, and it looks like the passing
Look at
game
that,
gets a little
man.
bit too
Look at that,
predictable.
man.
And as the
You gonna
defense
put the
continues
ball
to
in it?
flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult
Oh,
throws,
you was dumb
but to
dumb.
put the ball in harm's way.
You was dumb dumb.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Tino going to throw for it. That's
You
going to
was
be
a fucking
caught.
man. You should have waited.
He's not
You would
going
have
to
got
get
over.
away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Man, no shit. My son is good. What the fuck?
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. The attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
That was good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On first down, right back to Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Prescott to the outside. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That's why your coach got fired, because he ain't shit. We got real coaches over here.
Prescott into the hands of Pickens.
Pickens tried to get there.
First and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Javonte Williams.
Nigga, that's how you play football, nigga. That's how you play football, nigga.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and
just so y'all know, I'm doing this on my
touchdown
cell phone. That's why you can't hear the other person. I'm not on the computer or nothing. This is on my cell phone. So cut me 6 flat. I'm just getting back. I'm just, that. If I had my oldest son to come show me how to fucking do this shit, man, he don't fuck with me, though. He won't know how to his stepdaddy is. Yeah, that's what it is. Hey, it's like this.
So now, after the touchdown, out is
We like that.
Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return is Dylan Laube. He'll come across
Cut it out, cut it out.
at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty.
Big that nigga is.
Nothing here.
You ain't getting shit, nigga.
And that's all.
We like that, nigga.
From the pistol, Smith.
Oh, shit. Drop it.
Incomplete. Good coverage there.
Drop it. Drop that shit, nigga.
And it brings up
Drop that shit, nigga.
this one.
Good thing. Good for me, nigga. What's up, nigga?
Short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team.
Let's go.
Snap.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike,
Let's
that's a
go.
really good
Let's
drive
go.
there for this
Let's
defense. I
go.
mean, from the beginning, on those
Let's go.
early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation.
Oh my God, he caught that weak ass shit.
It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down.
Vegas, first down. A gain of 12.
On first and 10, it's
You
Genty.
know, running the football on me, bro.
Losing yardage
You
here.
not running the
And that
football
will
on me,
take
bro.
us to the end of the opening quarter of
You're not running the football on me, bro. I really like that, bro.
quarter two begins. It is Raider football.
Yeah.
They've got it with second down and
I'm
13
really
in
like
front of
that.
them.
They have my defense on the field all this time, man. You ain't shit.
They'll run the toss to Genty. And he's
They
going to
make
be
things
slowed
hard,
again.
nigga.
Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. Gino to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to
He's weak
extend
as
drives,
fuck.
it either puts a lot of pressure on
He's
your
weak
coaches
as
to be
fuck.
aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain
He's
possession
weak.
and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He's gonna quit. Soon as I stop him here, he's gonna quit. Guaranteed.
On fourth down, Smith.
Give me that, nigga.
Defender right with them, and it's an interception. Picked off by their rookie corner.
Almost.
Taken all the way in. That is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
Boy,
Result of the play is a
boy, I almost motherfucking did something to you, boy.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He pulls it in around the 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball right on the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. Now Prescott. That is caught. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
It's now third.
These are the
and
worst. I
goal.
had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
He'll try to run it with Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
Oh, ass
got another
nigga.
one. His second touchdown of the evening.
This ass nigga.
That is a
nigga.
dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
That's too early, boy. That's too early.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
Get the fuck out that bitch. Yeah, he on the 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
I picked the wrong play.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Gino. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to.
Oh, why are you telling my fucking
not just going
secret?
to drop back to a spot
What are you
and just
telling my
completely
players
move up
on?
based on what the receivers do off the line. The
That's
defenders
crazy,
have
right?
different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Line. Finish it. 13 next. No ball.
Throwing on second down. Smith. That's a short one. Caught by Bowers. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Here's first and 10.
16 yards. And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Genty. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. They're down and 3. He'll try to pick it up with Genty.
Just win, huh? Can't lose, huh? Can't lose, huh? Can't lose, huh? Let's go, radio. Can't lose, huh? Can't lose, huh? Betty don't run it again. Betty for that bitch. He ain't crazy.
The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll try it now with Genty.
Oh, he's crazy. You retarded. You really retarded, bro. Quit, hoe ass nigga. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. He wanna quit bad as fuck.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth
You
down
ain't
on
good.
your
You
side
ain't
of
gonna
the field.
score, bro.
They
It's only
clearly thought
second
they had
quarter,
a play
bro.
that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Yeah, it's 21-0 before halftime. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah.
First down, Prescott. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
To the air again, Prescott. It is brought in the end zone. C.P. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Nigga can't
Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go. And the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you drop on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
You can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. He can't fuck with me, y'all. He can't fuck with me, y'all.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in
Hey,
the area.
He is so sorry, though.
It brings up second down. Off the play fake. Smith forced out wide. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete.
Man, let me get a pick and take it back to the crib.
Set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps.
Let me get a pick back to the crib, man. Let me get one.
And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Yeah, we're not going to do nothing with this second, man.
This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
Right. 390%. No ball, no ball. Come on, shot. Another line. Come on, shot.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson.
Very one-sided first half of action.
Very
We get a
one-sided
timeout.
first
Let's
half.
find out. The third quarter is underway.
Yeah, then I get
On the
more
return, here's Turpin. He takes it across the 30.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on first down. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Second down, Prescott. That is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, here we go. 58.
Working out of the gun, Smith. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be second down.
Here we go, hey.
From the gun, it's Gino. Forced out wide. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett.
So, of course,
Smith is garbage.
but think about it like this, Mike.
Smith
The more
is
they
garbage.
continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
From the shotgun, Smith. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. Out of bounds, but
Yeah,
in
such a good
business.
pass.
They mark him down near the 2.
Yeah, such a
Big
good
play
pass.
there for the Raiders. 37 yards. Genty will take this one in for a
This one is good. Okay. This is fucking sad. 2 seconds to go.
Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve
This
some
fucking
praise
dude
on that.
scored,
Absolutely,
crazy.
Mike. And it really only takes
Fucking
one
dude scored.
guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off. Following the
Damn, we're taking the shit of Akron, Ohio.
showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball
Everyone
will
was
be
Vegas.
spotted at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Hey, kill. 26.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll push forward for about a yard. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Yeah. Here we go, 47. All right, here we go, 47. 26.
On second down, it's Dak. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And 9 yards to
I got
go.
high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Javonte Williams, the ball carrier.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth
2-yard
down.
gain. It's 4th down.
26.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's another.
That Pickens
Another
been
catch
stolen.
on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
Yeah. Here, 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brian Flanoy. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Raiders' 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Yeah. 26.
They'll throw again with Dak. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left
Yeah,
off.
dude,
I think this
nigga,
defensive
nigga,
coordinator is
win
going
by
to think
21,
back to
nigga.
his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull
Look at
away.
the shit out that boy.
Makes the score Cowboys
Look at the shit out that boy.
Raiders 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
Look at the shit out that boy.
Robbie now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Smith now to throw on first down. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense, and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline.
What the fuck is
Back
going
of your
on
head, you're saying,
upstairs,
all right, they're
bro?
going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays.
fuck?
Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage, and falls incomplete.
Second down. Smith. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now, Gino. Got a man. It's Rocket. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. Do something like this. Yeah, that'll be shooting. Yeah, be shit, man.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Gino to throw. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. And this is
what you doing? I'm not lying, you see.
Let's give credit to the defense. I mean, those throws, they have not been there this entire game. And they have tried time and time again to test this defense downfield. And you can see a little frustration mounting from some of these receivers.
I seen that, yeah, that's real.
Downfield.
A second down throw for Smith. Out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Perfect for you.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
He's going to look deep here, looking for
Oh, you did that, yeah.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Yeah, so to be sure. You got to Google when is the best time of the day to water it, too. You got to Google stuff like that. Because it might be the morning, it might be the night.
They have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Not when the water is winning.
On the return, here's Turpin. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams.
Okay, and it was dated for today.
Down at the 37.
They did that to everybody.
17 on that one. Very quick first down.
2-possession lead, 4-4. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
They'll go again here with Williams.
Because I took the stick off of that to try to make it go straighter.
2 yards on the
No, I should be.
2nd and 8 at the
It's
30.
still pushing around. Fuck with it.
It's another run here for Williams. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. And they'll take this down.
Yeah, fluffy one.
35.
Oh, yeah.
Touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go, 46. 26.
They'll go with Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They run over center with Williams. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At the 5-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Now it's Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final
He can go with touchdown.
and make it a hat trick. That is his third rushing
Yeah, he definitely
touchdown
deserves
of
a
the game.
touchdown.
A big
He been
reason
going through
his
that
team
all
is
day.
on top.
And so far, Mike, this
I couldn't tell. Was you hitting the floor or the wall to like tell me to be quiet?
Protect this lead.
Oh, because I heard a lot of banging.
Game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 35, Raiders 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for
So the kickoff team out there one final time
Yeah.
in the final minute.
Your package is still in the mailbox too.
Mostert
My
now
Dickie
to
outfit
return.
for work.
And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it
It's coming today.
15-yard line.
on the 17-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, go. Get shot.
Gino now on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Defended by Deron Bland.
Hey, we go, slide. Middle. Another one.
Back to the air, it's Smith. Flush to his right. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late.
He did still that. He's still gonna lose by 15.
The final minute of play. Carlson now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Raiders back within a couple of scores. It's 35.
Get the ball back. He's good.
Daniel Carlson.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And this is going to be a touchdown.
21. You see the 21 seconds. They got more 21 of your bitch ass. I promise you that. I promise you I'm gonna beat you by 21. 21 seconds. And that's what you got. That's the motherfucking universe telling you you're gonna lose by 21, man.
Right back to the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Mostert now to return. He'll get across the 20, broken down to 23-yard line.
On the 23-yard line.
No ball. Come on, set. 49, flip it up, 49. Line.
A first down throw for Smith. Forced to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier. He's having a hard time finding any open downfield.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
12 seconds, ass nigga. You're not scoring again.
2nd and 10.
You're not scoring again. Get back. Get back.
Here's Gino. He's going to look for the home run ball. That'll be incomplete.
Now I'm going to prevent just to piss you off. Yeah.
And while this one is a little bit over, these guys aren't going to let them win. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Check 59, cover.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man.
Game over. 4. Who wins the game? I do.
That'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.
Thanks for tuning in.
So it's
I hope y'all was able to hear me.
This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.
Yeah, 4.